So, continuing our conversation talking about the Fifth Amendment. Under the Fifth Amendment, you are entitled to a grand jury to hear your case. A grand jury is not the same thing as a trial jury. What a grand jury is going to do is they are going to look at the evidence the prosecution is going to bring against you. The prosecution is going to say, this person we believe committed this crime. Here is all the evidence that we have that we suspect that this person committed this crime. A grand jury is going to decide whether or not there is enough evidence presented by the prosecution to hold you over for trial. You cannot be tried for a serious crime without having a grand jury issue an indictment. The indictment is the official list of charges that you are being charged with. So that's what you're being put on trial for. You cannot be put on trial without that indictment. You also have double jeopardy protections under the Fifth Amendment. This is not if there's a Tommy Lee Jones and Ashley Judd movie that's called Double Jeopardy. That movie is wrong in so many ways, and that mostly in the fact that that's not Double Jeopardy. Spoilers for like a 20-year-old movie. This woman's accused of murdering her husband, and then she goes to jail for murdering her husband, and then she finds out that her husband faked his death, and so then she gets out of prison for murdering her husband, and then she decides she's going to murder her husband, so she faked her death. She can't go to jail for that crime. That's wrong on so many levels. What double jeopardy actually protects you from is that if you are put on trial and you are found innocent of a crime, or you were acquitted of your charges, and your trial doesn't end in a mistrial, or for some other reason your trial is not dismissed in some way. If the jury says you're not guilty or the jury acquits you of the charges, the government cannot turn around and charge you with that same crime again. They cannot keep charging you with a crime until they get the outcome they want. So if you are found innocent of a crime, you can't be tried for that same crime again. So that protects you from the government just keeping prosecuting you and prosecuting you and prosecuting you until they get you in jail and get a jury that they want. They got one shot at it, and they got to make sure they have all their evidence and fact, because if you're found not guilty, you're not guilty in the eyes of the law. The last one, and we're going to spend some time talking about this in our next video, is going to talk about how the government process for taking away your land and eminent domain.